Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Hippie Chicks Live. I'm Kat.
I'm Elle. I'm here at my boat. Kidding, it's not my boat.
She is outside. She is on in the Norfolk Harbor at her mama's place. And take good care of her. She's in good hands with you after her knee surgery last week. I'm sure she's getting
Yeah,
around just great now.
she's getting around great. She still uses the walker for a guide, but I'm thinking by maybe Tuesday she'll be off that. And but she's been very self sufficient, so I really feel like
Sweet.
she just wants my company.
I think so too. Yeah, and that's okay. That's all right. Every precious moment you could get with her is a good thing.
It
And hey,
is.
she lives in a beautiful condo in a beautiful area, so that's nice too. But yeah.
Yes, moving soon. She will be exactly 3 feet from the beach where she's moving.
Okay, then I'm coming to visit then too.
You
Okay,
better.
you let her know that. Mama Kathy's coming over. Okay. Oh, again, we can't get rid of her.
You can come anytime. I don't even have to be with you. Mama loves
Awesome.
you.
Awesome. I love her back. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
congratulations. That's awesome. So, man, she's making shit
Yeah.
move, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackie is a woman who knows what she wants, and I so respect that. Especially women of her era, where and she was too at one point in her life, but broke free of that. And what I'm
Hmm.
talking about is being basically in servitude to a husband or a
Hmm.
man, and I love how fiercely independent she is and clear thinking and knows what she wants.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a dynamo. 78 years old. She doesn't stop. Even with the knee surgery, she's been so busy. She's taken off work, but she's got still doing a little bit of work from home, from her
Yeah.
bed. I've got pictures. It's so hilarious.
Oh, well,
And
no,
then
she's a woman. She cannot sit still
she
to
can't.
save her
She
life.
can't. Right.
And when her knee is fully healed, watch out. You think she was go, go, go before? Now she's not going to be in pain anymore. So
Exactly.
she's going to be, you won't be able to keep up with
I
her.
will not. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely, girl. You know what? Let me put on my do not disturb before somebody disturbs me.
Oh, well, they will. Go ahead.
Hmm. They wait good till we get on live, and they're like, "Hey, let me
Yeah. Oh,
call."
every time. Every
If they
time.
want to see us, they can just tune into the show.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Tune in to New Reality TV
That's right.
because that is
And
the place to be.
and speaking of new reality,
Yeah.
I've been experiencing some different things going on, which were
Ooh.
at first daunting because I don't know if you've heard the phrase like on social media when they say, "Don't be afraid to fail at something new." I don't like the word fail, even though you know what, I need to embrace it because if you fail, you're only going to get better anyway. So sometimes that
Yeah.
is a step in the right
It's not a
direction.
reflection of your character. It's actually it's showing your fortitude.
It is, and it's not me. It doesn't mean you're a failure. You can fail at something and not
Right.
be a failure. So I'm going to
Exactly.
have to think about that differently. So, um, I've had a few firsts this time. So I'm producing a show that's going
Right.
to be staged starting at the end of September, and that's not brand new. This is the second time I've produced a show,
Right.
but I'm much more involved in the set building, doing things that I've not done before, and being willing to learn them in the moment. Hopefully you can hear me. I see you spinning.
No. Oh, I'm the wheel of death.
Can you
No, I
hear
can hear
me? I'm
you.
going to keep talking.
Yes.
So, um, come on.
I
So the
see
Wi-Fi
you.
wants
I
to be
can hear
happy.
you. I'm
I
gonna
may have to
text
go
you. Oh,
inside. It was doing great at first, but anyway, hopefully I can keep talking and
just
y'all
keep
can
on
see
going, honey.
me. So, one of the things that I did was last night I worked tech at one of the theaters that I help at, and in a theater I perform at, and I was so terrified to do this brand new thing, but it went well. And now I will have a regular gig where I am doing tech for the theater. and more opportunities, of course, to continue to make a living at what I do. So I'm very
Nice.
excited about that and hoping you guys are still with me because I'm going to walk back into the building where I've got some Wi Fi and they're
Keep
having a
talking
little
out.
happy hour. So I'm probably going to have to mute while I walk in. Were you able to hear any of that?
Yes, yes.
Good, good. Glad I got
I
home.
even text you. I said, we can hear you. It's all
So,
good. It's all good.
excuse me. So yeah, so I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna mute my mic for a sec because I know it's gonna be loud. So,
Oh,
oops.
I got you. You're still
Oh,
there.
okay.
To hear some. Oh, it's happy hour
It
at the
is,
old folks home. At the old folks home. Yeah, they know how to get
and
down.
they do, and it's not giving me an option to mute. Oh,
And he'll look at me saying old folks home, and that kind of stuff is like maybe 15, 20 years away.
right.
Girl, it's not as far as you think it is. That's so weird to
I'm on the
embrace
elevator,
that.
so
It
it
does
may
not
conk
feel
out, and
like
it's
that.
okay.
I don't get it.
It
Now you're
doesn't.
chopping. You're
It
you're
doesn't.
chopping up now.
I'm in the
Chopping, chop.
elevator. I'm in the elevator. That's why.
Oh,
That's
that's
why.
it. You're
Yeah, in the
time warping.
elevator. Yeah, I'll be out in a sec. Yeah.
Got it.
No worries.
So we're talking about first. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been a first here for me. Well, because I didn't move to Hampton Roads until it'll be 5 years this December. So there's a lot of things around here I still haven't done. So each year I like to do something first. So that's exciting that you did this tech thing that you fake it till you make it, right?
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, you just
I'm back in. I'm
sure.
gonna put
I
my
know how to
Wi-Fi
do
back
that
on,
shit.
y'all.
Why not?
Yeah. And I got some great coaching, of course, from the owners of the theater, Angie, Tim,
Sweet.
Katie, and yeah, so it worked really well. I just it was a first, and so I watched a movie a while ago, probably about 20 years ago. I watched it, and I think it was old then. It's called Minnie's First Time. Mini is her name. Minnie's
Okay.
First Time. If you have a chance, look it up. As I think back
Okay.
to it, there are some cringe themes, but it's a really good movie. And
Okay.
yeah, I mean, because as time goes on, things change. So I'm like, as I think back, I'm like, but she was a young girl. She wasn't and there was some. She had some linkings with older men, a couple of
Okay.
older, yeah, in this. So that's why I say some of the stuff is cringe.
Understood. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But she what she was chasing was firsts and not simply losing her virginity or anything like that, but all kinds of firsts. Hey, it's the first time I've done blah blah blah. It's my first time so that was her excitement, that was her muse, that's what kept her going, that's what drove her.
Yes, that's the spice of life sometimes. Yeah.
Right. And I read something from a psychologist not long ago that said the reason why life seems to fly by faster when you're an adult as you get older is because you have fewer firsts. When you experience more firsts, life kind of glides by. It's not flying by.
Yeah. It's yeah, because you're processing the new information,
Yes.
and now we're more experienced. Not everything is all new. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
that
Interesting.
that's kind of a challenge I have for myself now is how do I continue to experience firsts? And what's great about that is in my field, I need to be doing that because how else will I elevate if I am not experiencing firsts?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, and that's a beautiful thing. Well, about both of our careers is that it always demands that we push ourselves,
Yes, yes,
right? We have to, or we have to grow in our craft. Otherwise, we'll be ineffective
exactly,
at what
exactly.
we do, right? And it's a matter about mustering all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, and everything in between. And some of that stuff is sticky and it's icky and it's
Yeah.
unsavory.
Hey, you know what's funny? It's funny you mentioned that because it is unsavory. Because we are used to our previous lives where I did training and development and you did brokering. Is that what it
Yeah.
was? Mortgage banking. And we were so great because this is how we do. We intend to excel and we do it well. You get to the point where none of that is hard for you, right? You
Right.
continue to elevate and elevate because none of it is hard for you. But how much better could you be if you were doing things that were harder for you, making it a little harder? And so when you're in these situations where it does get harder or more unsavory, it's scary.
It's
It's like,
very it's very scary. And the thing of it is that what helps is if what you're doing is something you love.
yes, that is everything.
That balances out the fear because love cancels out fear. The opposite of love isn't hate, it's fear.
Yeah, yeah,
And
right.
fear is just the front man bully of fear,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
right? So yeah, yeah. So when you're in that state of love, you're able to do the scary stuff.
Yes. Yes.
And
And
it's self-love, and that's such an important thing, Al. And this is what I love, and just being your friend and watching you go through your life is that you have an abundance of self-love, and it's not from a place of arrogance, it's not from a place of selfishness, none of that at
right.
all. That is not your vibe. People can see your goodness, before you walk in the room. Oh yeah, there she
Oh.
was, waiting for her to show up.
Oh.
Well, and that's why you're so effective at what you do, because that energy precedes you,
Yes. And
right?
this it's not new, but this my self-love comes from so many years of self-neglect, you
Dude,
know.
that's an understatement. All of us have had that, and it makes me weep somewhat,
Mm-hmm.
and shit. Here she is right here. Okay. This is Kathy,
Yes.
1998.
Wow.
I'm with a local celebrity, at least East Coast celebrity. He's a DJ. He was on the biggest one he was on was DC 101, which of course is a Washington DC radio station, and his name was the Grease Man, Nino Grease Manelli, and he was like in not Howard Stern, because Howard Stern is more of an interview kind of
Mhm.
guy.
Right.
So Grease Man does shtick, and it is tasteless. It is the most tasteless shit you ever want to hear, and he pushed boundaries, and his jokes were very misogynistic, but he was
Wow.
huge, and yeah. So this was a time when I look back on myself when I was with my ex-husband, and look how pretty I was, and I was a mortgage banker then and making all
Yeah.
kinds of money, but I had no self-esteem.
Right. Isn't that something?
No
And I do want to mention that you are
self-esteem.
still so pretty. So,
Well, thank
don't be
you,
like
honey. I
how
appreciate
pretty I
that.
was, how pretty you
Oh,
are.
oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you know what? My 50s have been an interesting little journey, where I had to leave some of that ego behind, and I'm okay with that. But
I feel
I'm
you.
coming back better and stronger, and it's all good. I have to laugh at myself about that because I'm just like, oh man. But but Gemini is joining us again, my dear. How are
Yes.
you, lovely? Let me
Hi,
say hello
Gemini.
to you. Hello, beautiful. Oh my goodness. How's your weather there? It's been our heat wave came back, damn it. But I understand because I watch a lot of YouTube. One of my favorite YouTube video or channels, as you know, Elle, is the Positano Diaries,
Yeah.
and Nikki's story is actually from England. So she grew up in, like, the south of London somewhere. So she and her husband Carlo just visited, and she said it was all overcast and kind of chilly, and now that we're leaving, the sun is back. It's all warm. So like, damn it, I missed it. I missed it. But
Yeah.
I don't care. Even a gray, rainy day is beautiful in
Yeah.
Great Britain. I think it's just a beautiful collection of isles, and just
Yes.
everybody's fabulous. So, welcome. Glad you're joining us in our conversation of first. So,
Yes.
yeah, so that's an exciting first for you. Any other firsts that you've been picking up on this year?
So those I would say are well, and I am for the first time producing and directing a short film.
Nice.
Yes, so that is in the very early stages. There was some we had we had started off early in the year in talks, but and there were some legal things that had to be worked out. I'm learning all this as I go and researching it as I'm learning it and moving on it. But so that is back on.
Nice.
And yeah, so we will hopefully get a large part of our fundraising done this year. So I am stepping into that.
Wow.
And I may, fingers crossed, I already have the opportunity, so hopefully I can make this happen to travel to Barcelona for the first time. And in this first, there are a lot of firsts involved in this first. I did a production. Um, we did it on Zoom, and then we did excerpts of it in New York City a couple of times back in 2023, 2024. And the online production has been made into a short film and submitted to Film Freeway and is being recognized at a film festival. I think it's called the Festival of Hope in
Wow.
Barcelona, and it's going to be screened there. So the producer, director, writer, same person, Francisco, who we should have on.
Oh
We
my
will have
God,
Fran.
absolutely. Oh,
Yes, we will have Fran
yeah,
on.
yeah. Gemini, honey, we are. What did she say? Gemini said, Barcelona is nice, but watch your handbag. Yeah, I kind
Ooh.
of found that out in Venice as well,
Oh
which is
man,
obviously Italy. But yeah, there's pockets of Europe where it's their hands are a little sticky.
gotcha. Good
You gotta
looking out.
but it's beautiful. I'm sure it's beautiful. I've never been to Spain, but that's on my bucket list. But I've been to Italy. I've been to Venice, and if you, I mean, seriously, you could look one way and then look back and your shit's gone. I mean, it's like that. I mean, there's
Wow.
slicker and snot, man, as my dad would say.
Man, but I stopped carrying a pocketbook back
Good.
when I lived in New York in the 80s.
Well, now what you carry, it's almost like a mini suitcase, people,
Yeah,
where she could knock someone upside the head and knock a couple teeth out.
and will.
Out you go. Lights out.
Exactly.
You'd be like, what? Which to get the number of that truck? But ladies, you know, you have to in this day and age a little bit.
Right.
I mean, heck, I got that leather pouch I have, which is technically it's a weapon when you have it heavy. You just swing
Ah,
it at somebody, you'll knock some teeth
I
out.
need to get one of those. That'll be good. Yeah.
It's a great little money purse, and I also keep a little. I have right here a little copper ball in it too, just to make it
Oh,
a little extra heavy.
smart. Smart cookie there.
You know, I'm not a gun person, so you know, I
Right.
gotta do what I gotta do. I even have a
Yeah.
flashlight that's got a taser on it, and I can just shove it in somebody's eye if I.
It's funny when I lived in New York, I used to walk because I would have to walk from the subway station, yada yada, and so I would always have my keys between my fingers, like
I
that.
heard that is. I did the same thing, Elle, and from what I understand from all the training that I've gotten on self defense, you know, being a single woman, you know, in this day and age, that's like bogus bullshit.
I had a feeling it was. And here's the other thing with that, because even though I used to do that and not think about it, I felt safe, made me feel safe. So maybe it helped me to exude more confidence to keep people away. But I often thought if I did jab somebody in the eye with it, ill.
I'd rather just stick my finger in there and pull the whole damn thing out. All right, so Gemini just gave us a little anecdote. She said my sister was walking the street. Someone threw a load of dust from one of the flats above. They came running to her, dusting the stuff off, and they stole her purse. She thought they were being kind, but it was one of the tricks they pay. Those motherfuckers. God, oh, that pisses me off.
Oh my
That's just
goodness.
dirty pool, man. What the fuck? Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
your sister's okay. Gemini, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
Mm, wow.
I'm not seriously. I'm glad she's okay, and
Yeah.
I mean, credit cards and all that shit, that's a pain in the ass, but you can cancel all that stuff. Hopefully, shouldn't have any money in there.
Right.
But they probably got like her favorite lipstick and shit like
You
that.
know, right.
In replace. But oh, honey, I'm so sorry. God, why do people have to be so damn shitty?
Exactly. And not
You
only in
know,
America. How
again,
about that?
she's yeah, they got credit card money. Yeah, those sons of bitches.
Yeah, they are.
That sucks. I'm glad she's okay. You know, it's just material stuff, but still, that's traumatizing.
It is
So she's
to
not fully
experience
okay.
that.
Now she's got this trauma in her head of people duping her like that, and that's just.
Mm,
I'm sending her love and light. I'm
yeah.
sending your sister love and light, honey. So you let her know
Yes.
that Ella and I send her some hippie chick love for that crappy experience, man.
Mm.
Talk about it first, right? No, that's a shitty first. Nobody
That
wants that.
is. People suck. I would say that people
Sometimes, no,
suck.
seriously, they can't. It can
Yeah.
really, really, really suck. But the good news is that most of us don't.
That's right. That's
Right?
what's important.
Yeah. Gemini says she was traumatized. Of course, she was
Of
traumatized. Well,
course.
uh, sweetheart, just FYI, if she wants some real help from the trauma, consider hypnotherapy. I know hypnotherapy is huge in the UK. If she can't find anybody that she likes in the UK that she has rapport with and she trusts and is reasonably priced, I do virtual sessions. We could do it and across the pond. It's all fine. You could just contact me. Have her go to, or you could go to my website at hypnohelpsyou.com, and you'll get my information, and you could just contact me directly. I'd be happy to help her out with that. But again, you can't swing a dead cat in the UK and not hit a hypnotherapist. I know that for a fact.
Wow.
It's huge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
huge. Especially, I think Gemini, you said you were close to London, so that's not going to be hard to find a hypnotherapist.
Cool.
That's going to help her way better than just a regular talk therapist,
Mm-hmm.
because you're just going to keep reliving the effing trauma over and over and over again and not actually feel any better. If you get a
Right.
transpersonal hypnotherapist, they're going to help you get to the root core of that trauma and help diffuse it, take the sting out of it, so you stop reliving the horror of it over and over again, or ruminating over it. She says, not very good ones over here. Well, that sucks. Let me see if
Oh,
I can't find one for you. I have a huge network of people. Let me see if I can't locate someone for you, sweetheart, and come back next time, and I'll see if I have that for you.
that's
I'll make
great.
a note of that for you. Yeah, because the National Guild of Hypnotists is a huge organization. It's based out of Boston, Massachusetts, but they're global, they're worldwide. So
Mm-hmm.
they just had their conference last weekend. I didn't go, but it's huge, and people go from all around the world, and there's a lot of people that go there from the UK. So I'll reach out to some of my buddies and see who they've reconnected with from the UK, and see if I can't get you a good referral over there. Otherwise, like I said, I'm happy to help. So
That's awesome.
because that shit sucks.
It does. No, seriously. Yeah, you're
Especially,
right.
when it's a sneaky little ploy like that,
Mm. Yeah.
and attacking someone, it's just like, and
Yeah.
it pisses me off when, especially when they pick on like little old ladies
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
or little
Mm-hmm.
old men, and
Mm-hmm.
just disable these people. It's just like,
Yeah.
come on, and people like to say there's a special place in hell for people like that, but you know what? The thing of it is that there is no.
And they're living in it because they don't feel good
That's
about
Thank you,
themselves.
honey. That's exactly right. They
Yeah.
are. I know that's not satisfying enough
Right. Right.
when you think about it, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
And any kind of life review we have when we're done with these DNA meat suits, we're reviewing ourselves and going, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I totally missed the mark on that. Or
Mm-hmm.
boy, I was a complete. I totally. I need I need to do that all over again.
Right. Yep.
So it's not coming from a judgment from someone above. You're evaluating your performance, your
Mm-hmm.
very own performance. So
Right.
she said a few of the medium are good. Most of them tell you stuff not related to you and far-fetched.
Oh
uh,
wow. Oh, some
uh,
shamans. It sounds like some.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, that sucks. That sounds like they're just quackadoodle doos, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, there's a handful of those in the Hampton Roads area.
Yeah,
I'd even consider them competition because they're not.
right, right.
But when you Google it, their stuff comes up along with those of us who are doing good work. Because
Yeah,
there's another handful that is doing good work. So it's kind of weird, you know. Well, this type of work does attract people who just want to dupe people.
yeah,
And this is
unfortunately.
where discernment comes in.
Yeah, yeah.
It truly does. And there's some people that know how to talk a good talk. Their powers of persuasion are great. But this is when you really listen to your heart and your head at the same time, because your head might be going, well, they're saying everything I want to hear, but your heart's saying, well, no, but you don't feel good when they're saying it.
I was going to ask you, how can you tell? And I
Your
think you just
heart don't feel
described
good.
that.
This is when the head goes, no, you're wrong. You give them the benefit of the doubt.
Right,
And we always
exactly.
say that.
But
No,
it's,
you're just being silly. You
hmm
know, give them a chance.
we're always taught to discount that gut feeling. Why? That's
You know why?
crazy.
Because we're told as kids that what's in our head isn't real. That's all
That's
make
right.
believe.
Yep.
That's all make believe. That's not real.
And then other make believe things are put in our heads. Santa Claus, Easter Bunny.
Tooth fairy. Tooth fairy is real, and it's an old man, and he's not shaven, and he's missing a couple teeth, and he smokes a cigar.
Oh, really? I think I met him.
I, I dated him for a while. He's got a lot of teeth.
So what's he doing with all those teeth if he's missing some?
I guess he likes to grind it. I guess I don't know. He's making fairy dust out of them. Too funny. All right, what do we got here? We are
About
at the
3 minutes.
3 minute mark, my girl. All right, so here we are at the end of a show again. The half hour just flies by, doesn't it? My
It
goodness.
does. It
And
does.
well, I'm glad you're having a wonderful week of firsts
Yes.
and successful firsts at that. And yeah, keep on keeping on.
Yeah. And those of you out there who are watching us now in the future, ooh, I love
Did
this.
we make it? Is
Yeah,
everything okay?
right.
I want to
when
know.
when you see this, please share in the comments. Share your story of one of your first or your favorite first. We
Oh
would
yeah,
love to hear about it. Yes, and if you'd like us to share it on the air, tell us that. We will definitely talk about it on the air. We would love to do that. And then share this episode with all of your friends, all of your family, and we'd love to
absolutely,
have you guys join
absolutely.
us.
And Gemini, thank you for sharing your story. Again, I'm sorry your sister had to go through that trauma, and
Yeah.
hope we can get her some help from that and help her to move on from that ugly event. And you know, keep on keeping on, right? Because that's what we all need to be doing right now. Because the world is just a crazy place,
I tell
and
you.
but that's okay. I'm gonna say it and keep on saying it, that it's just only crazy right now because all the stuff that has been festering underneath is coming up to the surface to heal.
Hmm.
And of course, it looks chaotic. You know, when you remodel your kitchen, you don't build on top of the old stuff. You got to tear it all out first.
Right.
Right. So that's what's happening right now. And next thing you know, we're going to end up with a complete new remodeled situation that is going to be, I think, everybody's liking. I'm very optimistic about it. And I think it's going to be the amazing timeline that I think we all feel in our hearts.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Excellent, excellent. All right, so if you want to come check out Elle at the FFX Theater, it's on 16th Street in Virginia Beach. You can even look them up online. Is it
Yep.
ffxshow.com?
ffxshow.com. ffxshow.org. I'm sorry.
.org. Okay, I knew it was
Yep.
something like that.
Yep.
And you can visit my website at www, of course, at or hypnohelpsyou.com. And I do sessions live in my office as well as virtually. So come join us again next week for Hippie Chicks Live, 4 o'clock live every Friday. Come join the conversation. Gemini, thanks again,
Thank
darling, for
you.
joining us. Have a great weekend, my lovies, and we'll see you next time. Peace and love.
Peace and love.